Hi, Jerusha. Hashtag to the pretty community. Yes. Hello, pretty people. So make sure, yes, I'm drinking out of my pretty people stainless steel water bottle. So yes, go to the link in the bio. You can grab your pretty people merchandise if you are pretty. What that means, if you want to be a part of this movement, because that's what it is, where we celebrate, collaborate, and create great relationships. That's what makes you pretty. Yes, so if you're part of the pretty community, hashtag pretty people. Yes. And so you got your pretty people tee. You can get a pretty people sweatshirt. Fall is coming. Yes. But I love my stainless steel pretty people water bottle. It keeps the water cold all day long. Yeah, so I have to drink X amount of water all day. So if you didn't know, I drink a lot of water. I don't drink caffeine. Yes, because your girl over here will have a kidney stone. So I just drink a lot of water to prevent that from happening. Yes. So how many of you know about these kidney stones? I haven't had one, praise God, in a long time because I drink all the waters. Yes, I do. Okay. If you want one of the pretty people water bottles or any merchandise, yes, hashtag pretty people. So you are pretty to me. And so we don't celebrate each other enough. We don't collaborate enough. We don't create relationships. And that is important in our organization and as people, that we need to know who's in our circle. You're my people. You're my people. So if you want to be pretty, yes, say Teresa, I want to be pretty too. Yes, you want to be pretty with me. Jen is in the building. Yes, hello, gorgeous. Nicholas is in the building. Bryant is in the building. Hello, TikTok. Instagram is in the building. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Sharon in the building. Hello, Nicole in the building. Amber in the building. Hi, Amber. How you doing? Shelly is in the building. I see you. So say hi, Jerusha. Hashtag pretty people. Yes, I love the Pretty People organization where I get to celebrate all the things that you're doing. And we get to really, yes, pat you on the back and say, girl, you got this. And so this page is all about motivation, inspiration, and business tips. This is the page for you. So if you want to be inspired, I got you. If you want to build a business, I got you. Yes. And so, because motivation by itself is not enough. And so you got to be inspired. You got to do the work and get motivated. So write that down. So if you're joining me for the first time, put newbie in the chat. I like to have fun. Yes. So if you like to have fun, you're my people. Hashtag pretty people. Yes. So if you want to have some fun, this is the page for you. So if you are a newbie to me, you're just now hearing the sound of my voice, put newbie in the chat. Say, I'm a newbie. And of course, if you watch the replay on Facebook, put replay. But if you tag 2 people or share the broadcast, you and I just became besties. We best friends, girl. You sharing like me, that's what makes you pretty. You want to tag people, share with people. I don't want to be the best kept secret, right? And so you're going to get all this goodness today. I'm going to drop some gems today. And so I want my girls to get it. I want my peoples to get it. Oh, I got a newbie on TikTok. I don't have on my contacts, so you over there. So I got a newbie on TikTok. Good to see you. And so we're going to have a lot of fun. If you're not following the page, please make sure that you follow the page. And because I'd love to see you every Tuesday, I go live at 1:30. I do a quick lunch and learn. So you want to be a part of that. And so once I go live, you'll get that notification if you're following. So make sure that you're already following me. So I want to make sure you don't miss all this goodness. Okay, let's talk about it. So we have 5 months and it's 2024. And so for all of you who wanted to start a business, you wanted to lose weight, you wanted to write a book, you wanted to start that nonprofit, you have some type of idea, you want to be a caterer, event planner, I don't know. And you said January 1, 2023, I'm doing it. And you haven't done it yet. Well, I want you to let it go. Let it go, right? And start today. That's it. All you got to do is start over. You got to reboot, readjust, realign your mind. And you got to start focusing for the next 5 months to be different from the past 6 months, right? So we're going to make sure that you get it all done. And so I am excited because the next 5 months, I'm going on a blitz. So if you want to go with me, yes, we're going to talk to a lot of people. We're going to educate a lot of people. We're going to share with a lot of people. We're going to reach our goals for 2023. Baby, some people need it all year. You just need 5 months. See, your favor, your blessing is different from everybody else. And so you got to make sure that you're speaking life and you're doing the work, okay? So faith without work is dead. So you got to have the faith, but you got to also do the work. 5 months counting. You got this. And so I'm Jerusha. I'm a business coach. I'm a speaker. And of course, I love actually background radio and television. I love to get people fired up. Let's go, especially in my organization. So I'm currently developing 100 new business partners, 100 people who want to start a business. If that's you, put 100. I want to start a business, Jerusha. I want to work with you. I want you to be my business coach. I want to learn how to leverage and monetize social media. I want to do it. Girl, we got 5 months. We can make it happen right now in 2023. Let's go. You can put 100 in the chat or go to the link in the bio. Put 100 or go to the link in the bio. 100 families helping change 100 lives, helping them earn $100,000 a year. Let's go. So yes, I can see the 100, all different backgrounds, different degrees, different ethnicities, just, impacting the people as much as I can. This is my contribution. Let me help the peoples. So I've been an entrepreneur for over 18 years. I know a thing or two. I built my business offline, came online right before the pandemic, crushing the online space. I said, you know what, Jerusha? You should teach both. So I help people build their businesses online and offline. So I create what I call double threats. So if you want to be a double threat, hashtag double threats 100. You want to learn about the 100s? It's going down. You're going to hear me every time I go live. 100 families. I'm helping 100 people. You want to be a part of 100? That's up to you. Let's go. Put 100 or go to the link in bio for 5 months. It's going down. So let me help you. If you already have a business and you're running with me, you have your own personal goal. Let's go. Let me tell you what we're doing. We are educating the people. The problem with most people is they just don't know. They don't know how to invest. They don't know about, crypto or anything. They don't know. They don't know how to market online. They don't know how to brand. They don't know. They just don't know. And so what we want to do is we want to make it our mission to educate more people. If you educate people, then they have more information, can make more informed decisions and move forward in their lives. Most of us hoard information. You know how to build a website, but you don't tell anybody. You know how to start a nonprofit, but you don't tell anybody. You know how to, increase your credit score from 600 to 800, but you don't tell anybody. We've got to start telling people what we know. That's what makes you pretty. Celebrate, collaborate, create. That is why you've got to make sure you're sharing online, letting people know this is my area of expertise. This is how I can help you. And so I think that's the biggest problem. You don't know how to invest money. And so the things that I've been learning about investments, I'm like, this is how the rich stay richer. Right? They have learned these basic things. They're not even big things. Every single one of us could do these basic things that no one is actually saying anything about. And so when you know how to do it, so let's share. Sharing is caring. Let's share with the people. So if you already have a business and you want a huge goal, you want to be a part of what I'm doing, the movement is happening right now. 5 months to crush 2023. We're going to educate 10 new people every single day about something we already know, whether it's a product to help them, whether it's an opportunity, whether it's a service. And you're not going to just think about making the money from it. You're going to think about how many people can I educate? How many people can I help with this information? Okay, so we're going to help commitments. I need the commitments. We're going to help 10 new people every single day, offering education on your product, your service, your opportunity. That's 10 new conversations starting right now. I actually started on the 1st, but you're starting right now. Okay. So yes, consistency is the key. And so it's going to challenge you to be different. It's going to challenge you to push yourself. Accountability breeds responsibility. Jerusha. I just said that. Accountability breeds responsibility for the people in the back. You got it, right? So we agreed to be accountable. Now, I don't know if you want to be accountable to your upline, to your business coach, to your mentor, but you want to be accountable to someone. So you need to tell somebody else. See how I'm telling the public? I'm telling you that Jerusha is going to what? Educate 10 new people about what's possible every single day. 10 new people. That's it. Now, if you say 5, that's great. At least you started educating somebody about something you know. Just make sure you're this person that I want to give it away. your blessing is going to come. Just give it away. You already have that knowledge, girl. So we're going to do 10 new conversations, educating 10 new people. I can be your accountability partner. Yes, I can be your accountability partner. I see you. So every day you should be letting me know if I'm your accountability partner. Commenting, Jerusha, I actually started 10 new conversations educating somebody about finances. I started 10 new conversations educating somebody about, writing a book. So whatever it is, you're going to do that. Yes or yes. Okay. You're going to help your sisters and brothers. Okay. We crown our people over here. That's what we're going to do. And so be accountable to your upline. You do have to tell somebody you're doing it, because if it's just you, you won't do it. No one knows you're actually a part of a movement like this. And I want you to win by 2023. I want you to make it happen. And so don't let the fear of too much responsibility stop you from taking a leadership role that can help not just turn your company around, but can turn your neighborhood around, your church. Take your rightful place. You're a leader. It was meant for you to hear this information. It was already inside of you. You just didn't let it out yet. So now I'm giving you permission to let it out. Remember, to whom much is given, much is what? You got it, required. Use the skills that God has given you. You already have it. Some people, you're just so good at so many different things. You already have it. You need to share you with the world. That's how you market and brand yourself. You share yourself. You're it. I'm the brand. Yes, I have a product. Yes, I have an opportunity. Yes, I have a service, but I am the brand. So let me tell you something. The person that rides with me, or the peoples that ride with me for the next 5 months, like committed to just educating. I'm just going to educate 10 new people every day. Start these conversations. Your sales is going to grow. Your enrollment in your businesses is going to grow. Your personal development is going to grow. You're going to grow, because your level of income will rarely exceed your level of personal development. This is really to grow you. It's going to grow your income, right? But it's really to grow you. Your confidence is going to be out of the world. And you want to have a lot of confidence in what you're doing. And so one thing that you need to do, stay around people that are doing it too. And so if you're following me, yes, you can connect. Let's stay connected so you are actually doing it. But the people that's already in your space, go find somebody that you look up to, your sideline, whatever, and make sure you guys are in, you're not competing, but healthy competition where you're relying on each other. We're going to make it happen together. I need you to attend your Zooms, your business trainings. I need you to attend anything that someone's pouring into you. You need to attend all of that to keep your mind focused, girl. I don't want you to be over here. You're supposed to be over here. Stay in your lane. So you need to attend all trainings that are available for you. I stay in trainings. I'm in a training. I just signed up for another training. I stay in trainings, right? I'm always feeding Jerusha. And so it's worth it. And Bill Gates said 80% of success is showing up. Show up, people. Show up for yourself. You have to invest in what you say you want and where you want to be. And so I invested coming online right during the pandemic, not that long ago. I'm going to show up every Tuesday at 1:30. I'm going to do a lunch and learn. And I showed up every Tuesday at 1:30 to do a lunch and learn. And this account grew up. It just like, ooh, okay. And so that was because I committed to the consistency. I held myself responsible. I didn't expect for no one to say, Jerusha, did you go live? I made myself do it. Sick, tired, hoarse. I'm going to do it. And so when you make that type of commitment to yourself, that's when you know you're committed, not just interested. Most people are just interested. They're not committed to the process. And so those who show up, go up. Show up on this tool called social media. Don't let social media use you. They're using you, right? They make money, right? The longer you stay on there, they won. You didn't make any money and they won. And so I need you to make money on this tool. Okay. I need you to profit. You post, you profit, right? You don't post and pray, you post and profit. So use the tools. So I can give you all the tools, but you have to actually implement them. And so let me just tell you one thing that I've learned. I'm not tech savvy. I always, have to ask my son. He gets annoyed. He does not want to help his mother, baby. Because I can be a little slow. I'm like, I still don't get it. Right? I said, that's not my wheelhouse. This right here is my wheelhouse. This is what I do well. This technology, but I'm going to learn what I need to learn. So we underuse these tools. We underuse the microwave. Most people do 1 minute, 5 minutes for popcorn, whatever, start and stop. We don't use all of the functions and features. We underuse our cell phone. Most people just text back and forth. You might check your email. We don't use the text replacement features. We have a smartphone, but it's a dumb phone. So you got this smartphone, but it's a dumb phone because you don't actually use everything on the phone to help you grow your businesses. We underuse social media. Most people scroll and watch other people. They get caught up in the infinite scroll hole. Okay. They may post every now and then, but they're not actually using it to make a profit. And so we don't want social media to use us. We want to use it to its full capacity. And another thing is we also underuse God's given abilities that he's given us. He's given us all of these abilities and we don't always use them. Some of y'all can cook. You know you should be a chef or a caterer and you don't. And that's your gift given to you, right? Some of you can actually write, but you still haven't written that book. Some of you are servers. You like to serve other people and that's your lane. You haven't started that nonprofit. So what is underused becomes unvaluable. So value who you are and what you have. If you don't use it, you're going to what? Lose it. All right. So write this down. So you're going to run with me for the next 5 months. If a person that you want to talk to, you're going to talk to 10 new people just to educate them. You're going to ask, not just send them information. That's not educating them, right? Because they didn't ask for that information. So you're going to actually ask, whoever is in your friend list, whatever your circle, you're going to ask if they're open to getting educated about your financial services. If they're open to increasing their credit score from whatever their credit score, if your credit score is 600, I can help increase your credit score by 100 points. Like whatever you help people do, you just ask. Like for me, I help people build their businesses online and offline. I'm developing 100 new prospects. Do you want to get educated about those 100s? You do, put 100 in the chat. I'm just going to ask. It's up to them if they want to get educated. And so the problem is most people, you want people to be interested before they're educated. And so that never works. You always have to get them educated before they can become interested. And so that's why you're going to use a different language. Okay. Do you want to get educated about increasing your credit score by 100 by December? Yes, I want to get educated about increasing my credit score for 100 points. Yes. How do I do that? Okay. Do you want to get educated about how you can decrease your car insurance by 50 points? Yes. If you're in insurance, like whatever your business is, you fill in the blank. You ask the person. And once they say yes, then you are able to show your presentation, set up a meeting, your Zoom, your link, whatever you have for them to get educated. Now, let me say this for my people that are scared of no's. Okay. If a person replies no, you respect that. It's okay for people not to be interested. Now, the moment you said you're going to talk to and educate 10 new people, I'm going to educate 10 new people, Jerusha. I'm going to do it. Now, some of those people are going to say, no, thank you. They're not your people today. No might mean not now. No means next opportunity. No is not stop. No is not give up on your business and your dreams. No, it's just, you know what? Next opportunity, next opportunity. That's it. God is saving you. You just don't even know it. He's saving you from even talking to this person, right? That's why they said no. You have to respect it and move on. It's okay. I've fallen in love with no. I get no's all the time. Can you believe it? Yes. People just say no, thank you. And it's all right. I don't even take it personal at this point. So in order to get respect, you got to make sure you give respect. They're not interested. That's why you have, all of these different platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Threads, Twitter, Snapchat. There's so many people. There's an unlimited amount of people that you could talk to. So it doesn't have to be just your friends, right? X those people out. Don't even talk to her, right? Educate her if she wants it, but you have so many more people that you could talk to than just her. You just want to educate your family. I don't want to just tell my family. I want to tell your family, girl, I want to tell your family. I want to tell other families how it's possible they can do it too. Why would I be selfish and hold everything for myself and my family? Well, my children made it. Well, my kids made it. I want yours to make it too. That's what being pretty is. I want your kids to make it. I don't want to leave people behind, right? So just understand, people will say no, thank you, and that's all right. And you're going to be able to what? Go to the next person. Jerusha said, next opportunity. Okay. And so you just got to make sure you're doing what you need to do for the next 5 months. I got you, girl. And so you got to understand also, some people, they don't even know what they're saying no to. It's just in our nature to say no, thank you. You know, when you go to the mall and the girl has the teriyaki chicken and she's just like, sample, and you're like, no, thank you. That's a part of you. You don't even know what, no, thank you. Before you even get to her, you done cut, no. Somebody knock at your door, no, thank you. You already have that in you, right? So because people are naturally programmed because of their experiences to just be like, no, thank you, don't take it personal, right? You're just going to keep going. You're going to keep working. You're going to continue to ask the next one, on to the next one, on to the next one. That's your job. And so once you talk to 10 or at least try to educate 10 new people every single day, right? You're going to see yourself grow. The true measure of a person is how they treat someone who can do them absolutely no good, right? So you treat people kindly, even if they're like, you know, a little snarky. That's okay. Next. You wasn't the blessing. She wasn't the blessing, or he wasn't the blessing. So just move forward. A lot of times what I find is people are afraid of that word no. And I just got, no's my best friend. It may be a little uncomfortable, but that's where you want to be. You want to be uncomfortable for the next 5 months. Just be uncomfortable, just like, accept it. Let's get everybody uncomfortable. That's how you're going to grow for 5 months. And so those conversations, yes, take responsibility for your actions every single day. I would get a chart, a Google sheet, or an Excel spreadsheet or whatever. I'm sure you can track your, some way to track your activity. I call these income producing activities, IPAs. You got to do an income producing activity, and educating people every single day is an income producing activity. Okay. And so what you want to do is hold yourself responsible, get an accountability partner, track it. Even if you just get a calendar, even if it's just on your phone, and say, put 10 next to it. And when you complete the 10 at the end of the night, put 10. You did it. If you did 9, put 9. If you did 5, put 5. But the ultimate goal is 10 every single day, that you need to educate people about your wallpaper, your candle, your lotions, your potions, your opportunity, your services every single day. I'm just going to educate. I'm going to leave up the rest up to God. I'm just going to reach out to educate. And so you can't make people want to learn. You can't make people, I'm going to make you want to learn how to increase your credit score. They're not open. Okay. And that's fine. And so I think it's important that we commit together. We do this. And so I'll tell you guys, responsibility is so important. Most people don't want to be responsible. Most people want to blame other people for their businesses. The one thing that I've learned to do in being an entrepreneur is blame Jerusha. Jerusha is the problem. Jerusha is also the solution. You're it. Your upline isn't it. Your program isn't it. Your product, you're it. And so every single day, I try to catch up to my full potential, because my full potential takes off running in front of me. Every single day, I'm trying to beat Jerusha. So my team, if you want to learn about the 100, is called Infinite Players, right? The reason why I said, you know what, these are infinite players, because these people wake up to beat themselves. An infinite player isn't somebody who wake up to beat the competition. If you want to be an infinite player, you play to beat yourself. Because every day is me and me against the world. Every single day. It's not my children. It's not my parents. It's not my husband. It's me and me every day. And so when you master yourself, things will change. And that's the one thing super successful, I'm talking billionaires, have in common. They've mastered themselves. And so I want us to get to a billionaire status, right? It's great to make good money, right? But now I want to help other people we want to make some real good money, right? We want to be on the Forbes list. Like, I see my name, Jerusha, I see it. And so I'll tell you a story. My son, he has a game tonight, so we're super busy. So I wanted to come on earlier than I normally do, because I got a lot to do. I'm committed. I'm being responsible with my time. And so even though we say time management, it's really managing yourself, that responsibility. And so my son, he went on, we went on a school trip, right? And thank God, I work for myself, and that's one thing I want people to have is time freedom. That's why I left my corporate job, was for time freedom. And thank God I had the time, obviously I could work from my cell phone, long as, the hotel has Wi-Fi. And so in me having that type of flexibility, I noticed there were other parents who didn't, they could send their child on the trip, but they couldn't go on the trip and take off their jobs. And so I don't want to miss important things like this, because I'm not going to get that time back. So I don't know where you are, but if you're that person, you value your family, you value family time, you like to laugh, act the fool with your family, you can sit around your family and just, act the fool. That's me. And so my parents are very entertaining to me. And I don't, I'm like, I hate that we live in different states. And so, and my sisters, I love being around my aunts and uncles and just having fun. So I want that freedom for everybody who wants it. So you understand, time freedom is free, but it's priceless. And so before we went on this trip, my son's friends, they were all talking about how, what they're going to do and what they're going to wear and things like that. And so they were playing this game. You guys remember dodgeball? How many of you guys played dodgeball? So I'm from the South. We played all the things, jump rope, hide and seek. We did a tag. We played all the real games. We played dodgeball. So my son was playing dodgeball, and boys really hit really hard. And so they're striking people back and forth. And so it's this little girl. She decides she wants to be a part of this. Now, this is not about male, female. It just goes to show it was guys playing boys. And, they're kind of strong. My son is an athlete. And so he's throwing the ball to like murder you. And so they're throwing the ball. And so this girl, she comes in. She's like, oh, I want to play with the boys. And so she gets in, and the boys are beaming her. And so unfortunately, my son hits her, and it pops her dead in her face. And of course, she goes down crying, right? And so now I'm not here at this incident, but I've been told the story. So now she's crying. Now she goes to the nurse. Now the school calls her mom. And so now her mom calls me, and she's telling me, oh, my daughter, her face is red, and I'm gonna have to take her to the hospital. And I'm thinking, for the dodgeball, like, how hard did he hit her? Right? And so your son was laughing, and everybody, and I was like, really? So when I talked to my son, I'm just like, what happened? And so he said, every time we play dodgeball, she comes and tries to jump in and play with us, and they play really, really rough, and she ends up getting hurt or crying or whatever. And I said that her mother said that you were laughing. And so one thing we have to recognize is, if she was actually hurt, you shouldn't have been laughing. And he said, I wasn't the only one laughing. Everyone was laughing, right? So just because everyone was doing it, don't make it right, right? And I said, what do you think you should have done? He said, I was wrong. I said, so what should you have done? I should have apologized. You should have. And I said, do you want to be right, or do you want to be responsible? It's two different things. So do you want to be right, or do you want to be responsible? So even though the dodgeball is meant to hit you with the ball, it hit her in the face, and she was actually hurt. So if you hit me by accident in my face, would you apologize? Yes. He said yes. Okay. So we want to take responsibility for our actions. So he apologized for hitting her in the face, although he didn't mean to hit her. He took responsibility. And so when we went on the trip, right? So finally, I guess she accepted it. And I guess the mom accepted it. She didn't sue me because she kind of threatened that she was going to do other stuff. I'm like, for the job. But anyway, so we go on this trip that I told you about. And so her mother was not able to go on the trip. And I saw the young lady or whatever, the little girl. And so she came up and she spoke. And I said, well, are you okay? I know, you guys had an incident. She was fine. And she was now kiki and cockeyed in his face. So now it's all over. So you got the parents all riled up for nothing, and kids are back to playing together. And so the moral of the story is, for my son, was, you got to, just because you felt like you was right, was it the responsible thing to do to apologize? And now they're okay. Did you take action that you should have taken? No matter if your friends were there laughing, if they hit her too, it doesn't matter. And so what I'm saying to you is, are you responsible for your business? Are you taking action? Doesn't matter who did it, who didn't do it right. It doesn't matter. Are you being responsible for your actions? Okay. And so are you doing what's necessary for your life, for your business, for your legacy? Yes or yes? And so I have always taught you do what's right for you. You step up. You're the leader. You do it. So that's how I am. It doesn't matter who didn't do it, who said it. Is Jerusha going to be responsible for Jerusha? Yes or yes? So if you're taking this challenge with me for the next 5 months, you're committed to just educating people, taking action. I'm just going to educate. I'm just going to educate. You want to know how to build a business online? Let me educate you. Put 100. If you want to build a 6-figure business, let's talk about it. If you want to learn about this liquid collagen, you want your knees to feel better, your knees, your joints, your bones, your connective tissues, let's talk about it. I'm just going to do my part. Yes or yes? And so you got to think about what is it that I want long term? And that's what I told him. What is it that you want to be remembered for? Not the boy that beamed the girl in the face, right? You want to be remembered for you was responsible. You took ownership, right? Yes or yes? You're the same way. What is your legacy going to be? I want to leave you just don't know. I am definitely #mama boys. Going to leave a legacy for these boys. So I'm going to do whatever's necessary. Write this down. WIN, whatever's necessary, win. So we're winning for the next 5 months. Whatever's necessary, we got this. I'm going to hold you accountable. You're going to be responsible and you're going to take action. So if you got value today, say, Jerusha, you was talking to me. Put #helpful if this was helpful to you. If you got value, the one thing that I ask you to do, if this was helpful, tag 2 people or share the broadcast. Make sure that you're following. If you love this type of goodness, yes, if you love all of these gems, if you love to get educated and entertained all at the same time, entertained, then I'm your girl. #helpful. Yes, love it. If you want to learn more about the 100, put 100 in the chat. I'm happy to educate you first, and hopefully we can go from there. But I'm just really thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha, and I'll see you on the page. Have a great weekend. It's time for football. Football season.